right, there you are. Almost cut you short. Go right ahead.
I was yelling furiously at the computer. How come no one sees me?
Go right
Good
ahead.
morning. Good morning, Your Honors. Alona Sharon on behalf of the appellant, Mr. Smith. Your Honors, there was no opposing brief filed. I'm sure that the court is very familiar with the facts and the law. I am just going to address a couple matters that may be floating around in the back of the panel's heads. And then if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Just looking at the date of when this PPO was issued, I'm sure the court is maybe wondering whether or not the PPO was expired. And of course, it has. By this point, the PPO has expired, which may raise the question for the court of does this render the instant appeal moot? I don't know if that's a question that the court is thinking about, but there is a case out of the Michigan Supreme Court that actually addresses this question directly, and that is TM versus MZ. The site for that is 501 Mich 312, and that was decided in 2018. And in that case, the court very clearly rules that just because a PPO has expired, an appeal that challenges the issuance of the PPO is not rendered moot.
Why is it moot? I'm sorry. Why isn't it moot? Because this wasn't in your briefing. Go ahead.
Well, because when
I know.
When I wrote the brief, it obviously had not expired yet, Your Honor. So in that appeal, the respondent in that appeal argued that the appeal would not be moot because there is a practical legal relief that he could receive. And that's because when a PPO is entered against someone, that information is entered into lien, which has potentially a long-lasting effect against that person, right? When the PPO expires,
that argument is in several cases already issued by this court. Isn't that true, counsel? I mean, there are several cases you rely on to support your argument.
I didn't address mootness in my brief, Your Honor, because the moot issue.
I mean, there are several cases that make the same point you just made, that it's not moot because there are other ramifications and implications when there's a PPO against someone. I mean, did you research that? There are many cases that say that.
I'm sorry.
I think we're agreeing with you, Ms. Sharon.
Okay, I thought that Judge Cameron had asked me why it wasn't moot. So I was trying.
That was my question. I think we're in agreement with all of your other issues, though.
Okay. So if the court is inclined to agree that the appeal isn't moot, I would happily rest on my brief, unless the court has any questions regarding the mootness of the issue, of the appeal in general.
I have no questions. Thank you.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Sharon, you seem much healthier than you did a month ago, so that's nice to see.
It has been a long journey, Your Honor, but thank you.
Glad to see you feeling better.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much for being here. That